Welcome back to Up North at 4. We got a packed house with people from the Island Boat Dragon Boat Club up there in Minocqua. Did I just misspeak? Island City Dragon Boat Club, excuse me. Let's first do names. Let's start over here and do names down the line.
Hi, I'm Bill Peschel. I'm the mixed boat team.
And I'm Amy Siegel. I am the youth team manager, and I also paddle for the women's team.
Linda Roble, women's team.
Cheryl Reese, women's team.
Okay, well, you guys just had a very successful season going all over the country, even into Canada for some racing. But let's just start with what is Dragon Boat racing? Maybe you could start.
Actually, I'd like to let the experts.
Okay, sure.
I'm a new one to the team, so I'm going to let some of the veterans tell you.
We race in mostly a 20-person boat, so there are 10 rows of 2, and we're all lined up. We have to paddle in total synchronization. That is the key to speed. If you're out of sync, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to be close to getting a gold medal. So we all paddle. We don't row.
Okay,
that's something. Yeah, it's very important. We each have a paddle, and there's a technique. There are race plans. There's a beginning of a race, a middle of a race, the finish of a race, and it's all different depending on the length of the race. So typically our races are 300 meters, okay. But in national and world competition, there is 200, 500, and 2K, all of which different race plans. You have different race plans for each.
It's so fun to watch even. It's an incredible experience.
Before we leave here, you and some of the other men and women on this here at WJFW need to form a team and race at the Minocqua Festival.
Okay, you're kind of putting us on the spot right now.
Yep, I am.
Peer pressure can be.
We could probably do it.
Yeah,
right?
So. Okay.
I think so.
You hear out there, they're going to do it.
We got to ask Jeff about this.
For a very good cause. Howard Young Foundation is the benefactor of the profit. So it's a good
Jeff, does that sound good?
I'm in. Count me in.
I was just going to say, I guess this is an open question. Whoever wants to answer it, what made you want to get started into something like this, doing something like this?
I paddled on a community team the very first festival and didn't know what I was doing. Wasn't all that fit, but I enjoyed it. And I just kind of came back. The Island City team was formed that year, and I started paddling with them after the festival and got hooked.
Okay, let's quickly YouTube.
I had raced canoes for quite a number of years, and some of the races started dying off, so there weren't as many canoe races. Well, when the opportunity came up this year, when they added a mixed component, the women have been doing it for a number of years, and so they decided to do a mixed team. So for me, it was a natural transition to move into mixed boat. And I really appreciate all of the help that I've been getting because it's a totally different stroke from canoe racing.
Yeah, we're looking at some footage right now. All right, truncate your answer for me. We're a little short on time.
Okay, so my son started on the youth team, which we started 2 seasons now ago, and I watched him at every practice, thought it looked pretty simple and fun, wanted to figure out kind of what he was doing and why he liked it so much, so I tried the women's team and fell in love with it from there.
Okay, and what about you?
Well, I rowed at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and so rowing and paddle sports are in my blood, and I wanted another way to keep fit. So, and now I get to go forward and not backwards.
And I feel like you guys are underselling how successful your club has been. You recently almost took first place and almost took third place, I think, at a recent competition. I think we have some pictures of that festival. So briefly here, then we got to take a commercial break, but one person want to just answer, how was that experience?
Well, I was going to let Linda take the floor. Yes, we did compete in Florida. The women's boat, we took a silver by .07 of a second.
Wow.
Wow.
But, you know, that could all have been in just how we started, too, so.
Okay, we got to take a break. We'll be right back. And I think we'll have a brief, silly game for these 4 folks. We'll see. We'll be right back.